Man, I am live. I'm very excited about this live because I just want to take a quick minute and share with you all three things that I know you need to do if you are an aspiring business owner, a new business owner, or a business owner that started a company this year, especially if you're in my state, New York. Um, there are lots of funding available to you. There are lots of resources that people who did not set up an LLC or an S corp, an entity overall. There are lots of resources that you did not get a chance to access, capital, because you did not uh, plan ahead. So we are in the fourth quarter of this year, 2022, and going into 2023. You might want to get the steps done now so that when you're going to 2023, you're ready for what's ahead. So first thing is credit. Personal credit is the easiest way to get business credit. Hands down. Personal credit is the easiest way to get business credit. First rule. Two, you must have an entity to do business. Otherwise, it's a hobby, right? So take it seriously. If you're doing a side hustle, if you're doing deliveries from any one of those delivery companies, I'm not going to say any of the names. If you have a little concept, you got a little business where you're selling products, you're making some products, and you're doing you're taking payments using Cash App. Man, you're gonna get a 1099 from Cash App and from Venmo and from all those companies next year. So you might as well start now by getting an entity so that when you have your 1099 going into next year, guess what? You can update your documentation with that organization and you can add your new entity EIN number, and then that way you're not personally getting the 1099 and for the revenue that you received, and you can actually get deductions off of them. Yes, you can get deductions if you use the current information that you have now with your social security number as a self-employed, but it doesn't really give you the level of um, opportunity to access other resources as much as it would credibility wise if you actually had an entity. Most people do go for an LLC. But depending on the kind of business you are, LLC may not be the best one, the best route, right? An S corp might be the next option. An S corporation, a standard corporation. Okay, so if you want to do an LLC, here's three things I think you should know. Do not listen to those ads that you see that says all you need to do is go file, get the name, file a name with your Secretary of State, and then ta-da, you're done. No, that's not true. It's not that simple for these reasons. One, if you want your information to be public, like your home address, then you need to get what they call a registered agent. Most people don't know about that. Google it. But a registered agent is an entity that has presented itself, registered itself with the state that you're filing an entity with, to let the public know that they will receive service notifications on your behalf. Okay, compliance documents on your behalf. And what that will do for you is it won't make your personal address public. All right. So here's what's important: file an LLC, right? You go ahead and get your registration. If you're in state of New York, they still require your LLC to be published, right? You must also consider properly setting up your LLC. What does properly setting up your LLC mean? It means you must also get, once you file your LLC and get your EIN number, it does not stop there. You need to contact an attorney. Um, there's some services online, or just pick up the phone or Google attorneys near me, or reach out to me and I can refer someone to you, or our offices. But you want to make sure that you have a operating agreement. Why? Because an operating agreement will help you dictate um, how the organization will run. And then when you do certain level of transactions, for example, if you would like to do a purchase in a entity name, the lender will require a copy of your operating agreement. Yes, they will, because most likely you're a sole person LLC, and they want to see what your operating agreement says about your rules and operation guidelines. You didn't know that. Yes. So when people are telling you that you can just get an LLC and get your real estate, they did not let you know about that part. That's very important. After that, you need to actually have the minutes in your first meeting, and that way you can record and log all of the proper documentation that goes along with that. That's very important because you need to be operating like a real company. And once you've done that in those minutes, you need to make a resolution, or actually a few resolutions. For example, one resolution might be that you should resolve to open a business bank account, and that should be in the minutes of your meeting. Many people don't know about the benefits of going to get your entity registered um, as a certified, say, for example, if you're a minority, whether you're by color, by race, gender, orientation, right? State, like for example, I'm in New York State. The state of New York, has lots of benefits if you register your business as a minority enterprise, business enterprise. The city of New York, if you work in the city, if you live in the city, or you want to do business in the city, has their own certification program. And in New York and New Jersey has a what they call reciprocal, which means you can get a assistance, shortened application process once you're registered in the state of New York. And I think that Connecticut might also do the same. With those pieces of information, you realize how important it is to set up your entity properly, right? So those are the tips I want to throw your way today. Now, here's the next one that is kind of like closing this out. Money, right? You're in the fourth quarter. If you create your entity immediately, your LLC, right? Create your LLC right away. Once you create that LLC, you're able to then go open a business account. Well, depending on what your credit situation is, right? Your lender may pre-approve you for a business credit card, right? They use your personal credit to validate your viability or eligibility to get a business credit card. So here's a couple of ground rules that you can operate by. The business credit card is usually whatever you get for your personal credit limit is usually about twice on average the amount that you get for your business limit. And there's ways that you can influence that. Well, you need to have good revenue, or at least projected revenue, right? So how do you project the revenue? You need to actually also make deposits in your business account. So I have tactics that I will show you how you can grow your business revenue in a fast way before the year is over, so that you can legitimately describe what your revenue is, as well as when you do your forecasting, right? You can give those tips to your banker. All right. So those are the important pieces I want to give you today, right? By you doing that, going into next year, you can then access your business will be in operation for over 1 year, right? No matter what, even though it might have just been filed in November or December, your business will be a year old because you will be able to file your 2020 taxes, right? And so you'll have tax returns for your business. So you'll be able to apply for business revenue or business loans, grants from New York State, North Carolina, Detroit. A lot of with Michigan, a lot of these states are giving away capital. South Carolina are giving away grants, pandemic grants, to help businesses to get on their feet. You can get up to $25,000 grants right now for your business. Don't delay. Get on the move. If you need help, ask for it. But this is just me, the business advisor, the lifestyle business advisor, signing off. Just wanted to give you a couple of great tips today. And I want to speak life to you today. I want to speak success for you today. I want to speak wealth to you. I want to speak riches going into the new year. But even as this year ends, I believe that you will manifest. I believe you will manifest. Big words, right? Spanish spiritual word. I believe that you will create through planning, proper planning. Write your vision down, right? Write, what does it mean with your vision? Write down what you desire on paper, and then write down steps to accomplish them, and then work towards getting those things accomplished. Take action now so that you can win and accomplish your goals. And so for next year, I am wishing you 3 times whatever the money that you said you want to make. 3 times. So I am signing off, the Lifestyle Business Advisor, signing off with you and your success in mind.